Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Crochet with me. Today's video is about how to crochet a snowflake. Here I'm using 100% cotton yarn and a 3.5 mm hook. You can use yarn and hook of your choice as well. So without a further ado, let's begin. So here first we will slip knot. Okay, after making a slip knot, chain 11. Okay, I have made separate videos of these basic knots and stitches. So if you wanna learn how to do that, you don't know, so you can watch those videos. So here I'm chaining 11, and after chaining 11, you have to make a circle by slip stitching in the very first chain you made. Okay, so we will slip stitch in the very first chain we did, and this way we'll get a circle here. This whole pattern is based on 2 rounds. Okay, so here we have made the circle. Now what we'll do, we'll chain 3, and this chain 3 will be counted as 1 double crochet, and then we will do 23 double crochets in this circle. Okay, it might get difficult for you to adjust 23 double crochets in this circle. So for that, you just squish the double crochets you already made, so that way you will get more space to make more stitches. Okay, so here I have completed all 23 double crochets, and then I slip stitch in the chain space. If you want, you can slip stitch in the third chains loop, but I prefer to slip stitch in the chain space. That's why I do that. Okay, so here we are moving towards round 2. For that, chain 4, and then slip stitch in the third chain from the hook. Look, third chain from the hook, leave the last chain and slip stitch in the third chain from the hook. So this way you will get a little bit of a small half circle. Okay, now chain 6, and then after chaining 6, slip stitch in the 5th chain from hook. Okay, so you'll slip stitch in the look. I'm counting, and I'm counting from hook, and what we'll do, slip stitch from in the 5th chain from the hook. Okay, now you have to do 2 treble crochets. So for treble crochets, we yarn over twice. Okay, in double crochets we yarn over once. Okay, for trebles we yarn over twice, then insert the hook in the chain space, then pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You'll do this 3 times. Here again, yarn over twice, then insert the hook, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through last 2 loops. Okay, this way we do treble crochets. Now we will chain 7, and then after chaining 7, we will slip stitch in the 7th chain from the hook. Okay, so now I'm slip stitching in the 7th chain from the hook, then again chain 9, and after chaining 9, slip stitch in the 9th chain from the hook. Okay, if there are people who wants me to speak Urdu or Hindi in my videos, so please comment and I'll definitely consider it. Right now the videos are completely in English, just because I don't know the names of the stitches in Urdu and Hindi, because I've learned them in English. That's why. Okay, so here again we will chain 7, and after chaining 7, we will slip stitch in the 7th chain from the hook. So whenever you are making your stitches, whenever you are doing your stitches, always count. If you notice in my video, I always count my stitches. Okay, so here you can see this is the shape which is forming. Okay, now again we will do 2 treble crochets. Okay, I'll post a separate video of the treble crochet also, so that it will be easier for you to learn exactly how to do the treble crochet. So here, after doing 2 treble crochets, look, this is the shape which is forming. All right, we will chain 6 again, and after chaining 6 we will slip stitch in the 5th chain from the hook. Okay, now again I'm counting, and I'm showing you in which stitch you're gonna slip stitch. Okay, now again chain 4, and then slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook. Now this is the shape, if you can see, which we have achieved. We have started with from chain 4 and we will end on chain 4. Okay, so for in the beginning we did chain 4 and then 5, because we were going from bottom to top. Now we were coming from top to bottom, so we chained 6 first and then did chain 4, and after that just slip stitch in the same space. Okay, and now slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. These 3 slip stitches will be in the loop of double crochets, but the 4th slip stitch will be in the post of double crochet. Okay, now here we have slip stitch in the post of double crochet. This is the main difference, that's why I'm showing you. Okay, now chain 4 and slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook. Then again chain 6 and slip stitch in the 5th chain from the hook. Okay, here. Now after slip stitching we will do treble crochets, but treble crochets we will not do in the post, but in the post of double crochet. In fact, we will do it in the loop of the same double crochet. Okay, in the loop of the same double crochet we are doing treble crochets. Okay, we slip stitch in the post of the double crochet, but we are doing treble crochets in the loop of that same double crochet. Okay, now after this we will chain 7, and then we'll slip stitch in the 7th chain from the hook. Okay, when we were doing this motif on chain stitches, it was different. Now we are doing it on the double crochet stitches, so it's a little bit different. That's why I'm showing you the same thing twice. So now we will chain 9, and then we will slip stitch in the 9th chain from the hook. Okay, now here we will slip stitch in the 9th chain from the hook, and then we will chain 7 again. Okay, look, this is the shape this is the same shape we are attaining. All right, so here I'm chaining 7, and after chaining 7 we will slip stitch in the 7th chain from the hook. Now again we will do 2 treble crochets, and treble crochets will be in the loop of the double crochet. Okay, not in the post. Now this way we will complete the whole round, and we will be making 6 dendrites in this whole circle. Okay, so here I'm making the 2nd treble crochet. Okay, after doing 2 treble crochets I will chain 6, and after chaining 6 I will slip stitch in the 5th chain from the hook. Now here I'm slip stitching. Now chain 4, and then slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, and in the end we will slip stitch, but this slip stitch will be again in the post and not in the loop of that same double crochet. Okay, so this way we will complete another motif, and then again slip stitch in the loops of next 3 double crochets, and in the 4th one again you'll slip stitch in the post. This way you have to complete the whole circle. So after completing the circle, we will meet you at the end. Now here I've completed the round 2 and we are at the end of the round 2. So there are 2 stitches left. So slip stitch in the 2 stitches and the third slip stitch will be in the chain space. Okay, so slip stitch in that chain space. All right. After the slip stitch, we'll do another slip stitch to weave off. But if you see here, there is a hole where we did our first motif, and rest of the motifs do not have that bigger hole. So to make it uniform, we will the last slip stitch we will do in the post of the double crochet. Look, I'm showing here in which double crochet post you have to slip stitch, okay, and then weave off. This way you'll be able to make it uniform and the hole will get smaller just like the others. Now just weave off the loose ends and your snowflake is completed. Now here you can see the finished product. I've made 2 snowflakes, one in white color and one in gray. So if you like it in white, you can make it in white. If you like it in gray, you can do it in gray. I personally like the gray one, okay? And here is the pattern which I followed, and this is the finished product. So if you like my video, please like it, share it and subscribe. Bye bye.